welcome back, hit that subscribe button. The other day, Gaijin tried to pull a fast one on us. They had this idea to add not only consumables, but be able to pay money to improve your vehicle. It was quite blatant pay-to-win type things. But before you get too hot and bothered, after 2 hours of a lot of heated conversation, the Gaijin decided to pull out of the idea, but just let this be a record of stuff Gaijin has tried to pull in the past. So the way this thing would work is that there's 3 new items. One was a consumable, the pre-battle training. This would increase all modifications in some sort of list somewhere, although after a battle it would expire and you would have to activate a new one, and apparently you could activate multiple. They would not stack, they'd just continue on to the next battle. The next part was the modification upgrade, which would permanently upgrade a modification of your tank. Initially it was planned to have this modification only work on parts, fire extinguishers, and crew replenishment for tanks and for aircraft, airframe, cover, new cannons, and machine guns. Generally what would happen is it would improve that part of the plane. For cannons or machine guns, it would just make them more accurate. With things like fire extinguishers and crew replenishment, it would allow you to do it again, so you could get 2 new crew members, not just 1, or put out 3 fires, not just 2, and it would also make it so they run faster. Initially, you would have to get the pre-battle training through the Warbond shop, only at level 3, which isn't too hard. There was another item, the Mechanics Toolkit, which contained 15 of the pre-battle training consumable items, which is at levels 4 and 5, which are much harder to get to, but still very doable. And if you had 2 of the Machinist Toolkits, you could get the modification upgrade and 15 of the consumable item. The real pay-to-win part is that you can sell these items on the marketplace. And while I'm sure that the modification upgrade would be quite expensive, as you can only get 1 per month, there's still the possibility of someone buying a whole bunch of them and having a superior tank simply by paying money. While some people are saying that it's not pay to win because you're not paying Gaijin, it doesn't matter where the money is going to. The fact is that someone used money to have stats over someone who didn't. In comparison to other aspects of the game that are eerily similar, like crew skills and modifications, I find this one far too egregious to let slide, like we all do those. As sure, you technically could eventually get a notable amount of modification upgrades, but being only to have 1 per month makes it so unrealistic to be able to get it as a free player that it is pretty much a only viable mechanic. Now, as I said at the beginning, 2 hours after this was posted, Gaijin had retracted the statement, stating that development of the enhanced modules will not be introduced in 1.79. We will reevaluate the feature based on your feedback. We will clarify the thinking behind this enhancement very shortly. I have to say, I'm pretty sure this dev blog set records as the most comments on a dev blog, as it got 700 in those few hours that it was up. So far to my knowledge, Gaijin has not made their reactive statement, clarify their thinking. Pretty sure it's going to be some PR BS, like the intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and of accomplishment, blah 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 blah. I find it extremely disappointing that Gaijin would even attempt to add not only consumables, but an obvious pay-to-win system where you just give money and your tank is now better. The fear is that they're going to try to, like many other times a controversies like this brought up, lessen down the initial idea to a lesser extent. For example, with Last Man Standing, everyone hated it. It was stupid. They changed it so it really only happened in arcade, or if you were replenishing a crew member. Medkits, I don't remember what the original intent with medkits was, but it's turned into crew replenishment, which I don't think anyone really hates. Last one I can think of is the HAK, where it had been a very anticipated plane and was initially put up as a premium, and the player base got very angry, and Gaijin decided to make a premium version and a main tech tree version. So, as I was saying, the fear here is that Gaijin is going to lessen the system to some degree and try again, and perhaps the player base will be less resilient. I won't be. If they're going to try to add any form of pay to win, I'm not going to stand for it, and that's why I'm making this video as a record of what they've tried in the past. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you disagree with the video, don't just hit the dislike button. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I make random videos throughout the week, and on Sundays I make news videos for War Thunder. I've also been trying to stretch out to other games here and there, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching and have a great day.